Good morning, student. Today we will further carry on chapter number 1, chemical reaction and equation. Okay. So in that further we will see about the some reaction we experience in our daily life. Okay. So in daily life we experience about the milk is spoiled. Okay. So whenever we measure the density of milk, at that time we use one special instrument. Its name is lactometer. Now you think that why the word come lactometer only? Because in the milk one special sugar is present, one special carbohydrate is present, that is called lactose. So when milk is spoiled, at that time lactose convert into lactic acid, and because of that reason the milk is spoiled. Okay, so it is also one type of chemical reaction. Second thing is rusting of iron. When we keep metals like iron, copper, silver in the atmosphere, at that time, because of moisture and acidity, rusting is started, corrosion is started. Okay, in this rusting what happen? The metal react with oxygen. Okay, and the rusting is started, so it is also one type of chemical reaction. Third, food is cooked. Why we cook the food? Animals are there like cow, buffalo, they can eat the plant directly because in their body one special enzyme is present, that is called cellulase. That cellulase digests the food directly. In our body cellulase is absent, so we have to break the food outside. So cooking process is the one type of decomposition reaction. We decompose the food into small part, easier part. Okay. Now you may think that what is the meaning of enzyme? Enzyme is nothing but it is a biocatalyst. Catalyst present in the animal, that is called biocatalyst, and biocatalyst is called enzyme. Okay. Now you may think that what is the definition of catalyst? Catalyst means the substance which will not take part in the reaction, but it increase or decrease the rate of reaction. Rate of reaction means what? Speed of reaction. It increase or decrease. That is called catalyst. Okay. So food is cooked. That is also one type of chemical reaction. Now third thing is given respiration. So how we get the energy? In food, glucose is present, that is going in our body, and it produces the energy. That reaction is called the respiration process. In the respiration process, energy is produced in terms of ATP. ATP means what? Adenosine triphosphate. So respiration is also one type of chemical reaction. So many reactions are there in our day-to-day life. That is included in the chemical reaction. Now, we will mainly concentrate here on the word moles, reactants and product. When I have to read any reaction, then there is a systematic way to read the reaction. Okay? I cannot use 2 kg of magnesium react with 1 kg of oxygen produce 2 kg of magnesium oxide. I cannot read like that. Or I cannot read like that 2 liter of magnesium react with 1 liter of oxygen produce 2 liter of magnesium oxide. Okay? Whenever we want to read the reaction, at that time we have to use one special word. That word is called mole. Understand? That word is called mole. Mole is very small unit. Okay? Mole is very small unit. So how to read the reaction? 2 mole of magnesium plus 1 mole of oxygen gives 2 mole of magnesium oxide. Okay? So your concept is clear here about the moles. Moles is a Avogadro number. Its value is 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. If 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 atoms are there, then it is called atomic weight. 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules are there, then it is called the molecular weight. Okay. Now other thing. Arrow. Left hand side part is called reactant and right hand side part is called the product. Remember, left hand side part is called reactants and left hand side part is called product. So in this reaction, magnesium and oxygen, they are called reactants, and magnesium oxide is called the product. Now you can see the small thing here, something you can see here, S, G, S. S means solid, G means gaseous, L means liquid, and AQ, aqueous means it is in the water, excess of water. Okay, so this word you have to remember. S means solid, G means gaseous, L means liquid, AQ means aqueous, excess of water. Okay, now student, there are two type of changes are there in any reaction. Okay, so reactions in the two type of change are there. One is called physical change and other is called the chemical change. So in the physical change, what happen? There are three states of matter. Solid converting to liquid, that is called melting. Okay, liquid converting to the gaseous form, that is called evaporation. Again, gaseous to liquid, we can say that it is a condensation, and liquid to solid, that is called the solidification. Okay, so physical change means the molecule is not changed, but what happens, its states are changed, solid to liquid, liquid to gas. We have one simple example is given, water. Okay, water is in the liquid form. If I increase the temperature, it will remain only water. Okay, but it convert into steam. State is different, liquid to gas. Now same water, if I decrease the temperature, then it is available in the solid form. So physical change means nothing but solid to liquid, liquid to gas, or gas to liquid, or liquid to solid. Okay, second part, chemical change. Chemical change, in that both physical change occur as well as chemical changes also occur. Okay, so we will get different molecule. We will take one example. 1 mole of ammonia gas react with 1 mole of hydrogen chloride gas. It gives 1 mole of ammonium chloride, that is in the solid form. Now you can see, if you compare the product and reactant, product is in the solid form and reactants are in the gaseous form, as well as their moiety, their structure is also different. So a reaction in which, a change in which the molecules are totally changed as well as their states are also changed, that type of change is called the chemical change. Okay, next part, in that we are going to learn about the balancing of chemical equation. Most important thing. Now it is not compulsory that whatever book in that balancing of chemical reaction given is correct. You can write more different type way the balancing of chemical reaction. In that you have to check that number of reactant equal to number of product. Okay, and afterwards by trial and error method you have to write the reaction. Okay, so first we will take one example. Zinc solid react with the sulfuric acid, gives zinc sulfate plus hydrogen gas. Now we will compare the product and reactant. Okay, remember for one thing, first we have to balance right hand side and left hand side main element. Second, we have to consider the second element, and third, we have to balance the oxygen, and at last we have to balance the hydrogen. So first we will check here. Okay, so left hand side, zinc is 1. We will check about the right hand side. Zinc is 1, zinc is balanced. Now second element we have sulfur. On left hand side sulfur is 1 and right hand side sulfur is also 1, so it is also balanced. Okay, now we will check about the oxygen. At last we will check about the hydrogen. Oxygen is 4 here, oxygen is here also 4, oxygen is also balanced. Now last we will check about the hydrogen gas. Hydrogen is here 2 and here also hydrogen is 2. So reaction is already balanced, no need to balance. Okay, now what happened in this reaction? Zinc is more powerful, so it displaces the hydrogen and it takes the position of here hydrogen. So we get zinc sulfate plus hydrogen gas. Again I revise how to write the reaction, or how to 1 mole of zinc react with 1 mole of sulfuric acid give 1 mole of zinc sulfate plus 1 mole of hydrogen gas. Next reaction complete, balancing of this complete in the 3 steps. We will go one by one. Okay, so reaction is what? Iron react with water, it give Fe3O4 plus hydrogen gas. This part we can say that it is the reactant, and here arrow left hand right hand side. Okay, right hand side part we have the product. Now we will check here the 3 elements are there, Fe, oxygen and hydrogen. We will check first. Fe, left hand side present 1 and right hand side present 3. So what we will do? We will multiply here with the 3. So 3 mole Fe plus 1 mole of H2O give Fe3O4 plus hydrogen gas. Over second element, we have to balance oxygen. Oxygen is here 1 and here the oxygen is 4. So we will multiply here H2O with 4. So 3 mole of Fe plus 4 mole of water give Fe3O4 plus hydrogen gas. Now last element, what we have last? Hydrogen. Hydrogen is here 4 2s are 8 and here how many are there? 2. 2 are there and here 8 are there. So what we will do? Here 2 are there, we will multiply with the 4. So 3 mole of Fe plus 4 mole of water gives Fe3O4 plus 4 mole of hydrogen gas. I think you get this. One by one step we have to go. It is not compulsory that we will follow this route, but by trial and error method so many methods are possible. Now student, you remember that if temperature and pressure also play the more important role in the reaction. Okay, so that temperature and pressure we will write on the arrow. Okay, all reactions are not easily completed in the 1 or 2 step. That will take more step. So temperature and pressure also play the major role. Okay, so here we have one reaction, that is 1 mole of carbon monoxide gas react with the 2 mole of hydrogen gas. Pressure is mentioned here. Reaction is already balanced. I want to explain you importance of pressure. 340 atmospheric pressure. We get here methanol in the liquid form. Okay, so we get here methanol in the liquid form. Okay, second thing, we already know about the photosynthesis reaction. Photosynthesis reaction never occur in the dark or night. Why? Because sunlight is not present. So sunlight is here catalyst. We already know the catalyst. Catalyst means what? The substance which will not take part in the reaction, but it will increase or decrease the rate of reaction. That is called the catalyst. Okay. So here the sunlight is the catalyst and the reaction takes place in the chlorophyll. Chlorophyll contains magnesium. So what happened here? 6 mole of carbon dioxide in aqueous form react with the 12 mole of water in the aqueous form. In the presence of sunlight, chlorophyll, we get glucose C6H12O6 in the aqueous form plus 6 mole of oxygen in the aqueous form plus 6 mole of water in the liquid form. Okay, this reaction is called the photosynthesis reaction. Now student, you should know what is called photosynthesis. Photo means packet of energy. Photo means what? Packet of energy. And when so many packet of energies are there, that is called light. The reaction occurs in presence of light, so this reaction is called the photosynthesis. Okay, so we quickly revise what we learn in this video. In day-to-day life, we come across several types of reaction like milk is spoiled, rusting of iron, digestion of food, food is cooked. Okay, we learn about the moles, catalyst and enzyme. We learn about the physical change and the chemical change. How to balance the reaction, what is called enzyme, and at last we learn about the photosynthesis reaction. In next session we will learn about more about decomposition reaction and redox reaction, displacement reaction, double displacement reaction, corrosion and rancidity. Thank you so much.